Billy Hatcher. This is a no-brainer, especially coming from me. Billy Hatcher was a unique platform game based around rolling eggs over the enemy crows and hatching them for animals, power-ups, and the elders trapped within. It was a great game, robust with content, 6 worlds with multiple missions, extra characters, multiplayer, and downloadable games to the GBA. The problem is that it was a GameCube exclusive and that hurt its sales. And yeah, there was a PC release, but that didn't help either. And I've been ragging on this for a decade now, but Sega really needs to get the team together to work on a sequel for this unique game. Maybe some custom hatches like with the Avatar and Forces, or special egg moves or gadgets that change the way you escort or battle with them. I'm just throwing ideas out there, Sega, you can use them! Nights 3. This one is also a no-brainer. Nights into Dreams is one of the most well-renowned, much-loved game ever made, with Shigeru Miyamoto citing he wished he made it instead. Its sequel, Journey of Dreams, didn't fare much better, but it was nice to see Sega was still passionate about this game series, and Sega still continues to do so with various cameos in games such as the All-Stars Racing series. But now I think it's time for a third entry in this unique dreamscape, especially after Balan Wonderworld and its eerie similarities to Nights. Now, Journey of Dreams is made purely because of the motion controls, as it was something that Yuji Naka was wanting to use when it was back on the Saturn. Fast forward to the Wii's release, and motion controls were a must-have gimmick. That's why it was in the marketing. And to be frank, I never used the motion controls in Journey of Dreams. So what can be done with the third Nights title? Well, much of the same actually. Because of the unique acrobatic style of gameplay, it just feels refreshing. Journey of Dreams offered a goal of collecting keys that were used to unlock new areas, not to mention the various acrobatic performances that I was able to pull off using the level's geometry. The vehicle sections, as well as the kid platforming, they can go away. They were both boring and very creepy. And the reason why I'm saying that much of the same stays is because Nights is already a perfect game, so simply expanding on what is all it's needed to do. Not to mention it'll be a visual masterpiece. Also, personally, I think we can do away with the voice acting. I know Nights is androgynous, but the voice they chose didn't really suit him, her, whatever. Burning Rangers 2. Now I'm not going to pretend that I played this, because I didn't. So I'm going to buy second-hand gameplay footage, and I have 2 things to say. 1, where does this idea come from? And 2, why hasn't this been ported or remade? The concept of Burning Rangers is quite unique. It's a 3D platformer where you get to control a futuristic firefighter, with the main mechanic being avoiding and putting out fires. Yes, I know what you're all thinking, because I played a game similar to this on the PS1. Roscoe McQueen. You can collect crystals which work the same way as rings do in Sonic the Hedgehog. The animation and the overall control you have on the characters looks really fluid and flexible. It's also one of the few games which made both uncharged and charged shots perfectly viable ways of attacking. What hampers is that there doesn't seem to be a reset behind the back feature for the camera. Also, the dodge doesn't seem to work reliably well, so you're better off boosting in any direction. However, what really makes this game special is its storytelling. The game manages to portray the sci-fi firefighters with a lot of respect to real-life ones, and they take the subject matter very seriously, but just enough to not be forced or over-dramatic. Again, I honestly don't know why this hasn't been remade yet, and it could have a similar control setup like Ratchet & Clank, being able to switch between a 3D platformer or a third or first person shooter when dealing with fires. Or even a sequel! If we can get a sequel to Sin and Punishment, so why not future firefighters? Project Rub 3. I am almost certain that the subject matter for these games will be calling the question in this very politically correct heavy time. Especially when you miss the point of the joke in a wacky cartoon setting. But the Rub Rabbits, aka Project Rub, aka Field of Magic, aka I Would Die For You, was a wacky story-driven minigame adventure where you play as a guy doing insane stunts to woo the girl he likes. Yes, it's as cringy as it sounds, but it's a damn funny game, starting off from saving goldfish from a man's stomach, to unicycling across a shark-infested water, to fighting off rampaging bulls. Its sequel, just called The Rub Rabbits, was mostly the same but more co-op side games like making babies from cake. The natural way, of course. Plus, much more wackiness to keep you invested. I've been waiting for years for a sequel to arrive, but Sonic Team doesn't seem to want to do it. Maybe not have the same chasing the girl or vice versa story, but the minigames were the main draw, so why not have a spin-off featuring the Rub Rabbit gang training a new member, or a compiled collection remade for the Switch? Also, that damn catchy a cappella theme tune has got to get remastered. Rystar 2. I know you could arguably say that we had a somewhat successor to this with the Werehog's stretchy limbs, but with the onset of old games being revived or sequelized for newer generations, hello Wonderboy. I say developing a remake or sequel to Rystar would be in everyone's best interest. Be it pixel or hand-drawn, the magical landscapes would look glorious in HD, and Rystar himself, while a bit uncanny in All-Stars version transformed, could look a lot better if slightly redesigned. Plus, he could talk in star speak in a childlike wonder. A sequel could expand on the galaxy itself, or have Rystar explore the universe, having jumped from system to system. Maybe add some new moves for Rystar to use, like a throw or slingshot, which could also use in minigames and bonus stages. And the cherry on top? Fully animated cutscenes like with Monster Boy. I dare you to say no to an anime of Rystar!